Hello, 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 and welcome to Grown and Chic. This is Adija. If this is your first time here, thank you for coming. Grown and Chic is a fashion community that inspires women over the age of 40, find their best style and curate their forever wardrobe. So we talk about clothes, we talk about shoes, we talk about perfumes, everything fashion and accessories and jewelry and all of that stuff. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. We love having you here. Today, I will be talking about my favorite accessory, perfume. So I'll be telling you about 7 strong fragrances, like really strong. When it comes to clothing and shoes, I am more laid back. I like wearing, my style is casual chic, so my clothes are always very casual. My clothes are always almost understated. They're almost very simple. But when it comes to fragrances, I love heavy hitters. I love you to smell me before you see me. I want something that just packs the oomph. And so these are 7 fragrances in my collection that are, they're giving power. They're giving, when I talk about a strong scent, I talk about the sillage, which is the projection, how far somebody can smell you. I talk about the longevity, and I also talk about the smell power. It has to be a fragrance that is worth smelling, because you don't want a bad smelling fragrance to stick on you for 10 hours, right? So it should also carry a good scent profile. So these are 7 fragrances that are heavy hitters in my collection. Let's do this. So the first in my lineup of strong fragrances is Ashivat by Nishane. This one for me, let me read the notes out to you. It is pineapple, grapefruit, bergamot, cedar, patchouli, jasmine, oak moss, and woody notes. So this one for me is, I don't like it. It's mostly compared to Creed Aventus, which is like one of the most popular male fragrances out there. But I really think that, to me, is an insult to compare this to Creed Aventus, because to me this is even better. It is a fantastic modern take on pineapple, but then it has soft citruses in there, and then it settles down to some wood and oak moss that is just absolutely gorgeous. But the thing that makes this fragrance over the top for me, man, is the projection and the longevity. This is about 8 to 10 hours on skin. And when you walk into the room, you take over the room. This is just one of those, right? And with the dry down, it just becomes even better. When it dries down to the oak moss and the woody notes, it's just a much better fragrance at the dry down. This to me is perfectly unisex. A man and a woman can use this, but it leans a little masculine to me. But it's still perfectly unisex. I love the fact that it's unisex. My man and I can share this fragrance. But this is a powerhouse. Ashivat by Nishane, for me, it's one of those that I would have in my collection forever. If I ever run out of this, I will go back and buy it. So the first on this list is Ashivat by Nishane. The second on this list would be Oud for Greatness by Initio Parfum Privé. So to me, this is like one of my top 5 ouds ever. The notes are saffron, nutmeg, lavender, agarwood, patchouli, and musk. This fragrance for me is just like, they call it Oud for Greatness. It is masculine, but I wear it. I wear it when I'm in my tomboy vibe. I wear it. It is beautiful. It is sexy. It's a little powdery, but it also gives like an air of, man, I don't even know how to explain this fragrance to me, because it is like it's masculine, but it's really sexy. And it gives, like, it has a very huge sillage. Definitely everybody would smell you. It has great longevity. The oud for me it's not like natural oud, to be honest. The oud is not like natural woods. I feel like they have just played with some notes to give it the oud scent. But I like the powderiness, the saffron that gives it the airiness, the Baccarat Rouge vibe. So I love this fragrance, the projection and the sillage, the scent of the fragrance. I like the little powdery edge to it. It's just a beautiful fragrance to me. Oud for Greatness. I like it on me, but on a man, this smells like, yeah, it is for greatness. If you want your man to smell great, Oud for Greatness by Initio Parfum Privé. The third on my list here is, there is no list of beasts like Delina exclusive. Delina Exclusive, the notes are lychee, pear, bergamot, Turkish rose, agarwood, incense, vanilla, amber, and woody notes. Now, this is beautiful. It is the rose, it is the oud, which is very, very, very light in the back. It is not one of those ouds that you would smell, but I think that the oud is one of the things that gives the longevity of this fragrance. But this is very feminine, very soft. Not soft in the sense that it's a soft scent. It's soft in the sense that it feels vulnerable. That's the air that I get when I smell this fragrance. It's giving vulnerable, it's giving rescue me kind of lady, it's giving very ladylike. It's really giving very ladylike. But this is a beast. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a beast. The projection is wild. It is like there is something in this fragrance that they need to bottle and give to all women because it makes every man stop and stare. Like, I have never met a man that smells Delina Exclusive and is like, hey, that's another fragrance. It always gets a reaction. It is a man killer. So, but then the projection is wild. The longevity on my skin is 8 to 10 hours, and it just keeps the same strength from beginning to end. Beginning to end, same strength. It is not giving up on you. It is not, it's just one of those that just keeps on, it's a gift that keeps on giving. That is Delina Exclusive. I love it. It's very girly. It is very, like I said, very vulnerable, very soft, very sexy, very, I want to be taken care of by you. I want to be loved by you. I want to be like that kind of sense. So Delina Exclusive for me is another powerhouse. It is a strong, strong fragrance. Even though I am describing it as a soft fragrance, it is soft in the feeling that it gives. It's not soft in the strength of the perfume, if that makes any sense. So the third on my list for my strong fragrances out there is Delina Exclusive by Parfums de Marly. The next on this list is Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille. Oh my God. The notes on this one is tobacco leaf, spicy notes, vanilla, cacao, tonka bean, tobacco blossom, dried fruit, and woody notes. So this is warm. This is sexy. This is cozy. This is date night in the winter kind of scent. It is so beautiful. It is one of those that just reminds me of, you know how in the winter you have a scarf around your neck and then you put this in your scarf and it feels like a warm hug. You know when you put a cashmere scarf and it's just like it's giving you the warm and cozy and fuzzies. This is what this gives to me. It is like a warm hug in the middle of the winter. The longevity of this monster. The longevity of this monster. Tobacco Vanille will hang on to you. It will hang on to you. It's not going anywhere. It just isn't. So if you're going on a date that is going to go all night long, you know, this is what to wear. It is just a warm, fuzzy hug. It is giving longevity. It is giving the projection. It's just, it smells rich. It smells opulent. I love Tobacco Vanille by Tom Ford. If I am going on a date in the winter time, this is definitely what I'm wearing. It's also perfectly unisex. It's right there in the middle. A man and a woman can enjoy this. It is powerful. The longevity is there. The sillage, everybody and their mama will smell you and they will know that you smell good. So Tobacco Vanille is the next one on my list for strong fragrances. So the next on my list is Portrait of a Lady by Frédéric Malle. The notes on this one is rose, clove, raspberry, blackcurrant, cinnamon, patchouli, incense, sandalwood, musk, benzoin, and amber. So for me, this is a rose patchouli scent. It is rose and patchouli. Everything else, I smell the cloves, but not too much. But it is the opening. This makes my mouth water. This is my top 5 forever scents. Top 5 forever. But I'm very careful with this bottle because I hear that this has been reformulated and the new reformulation is not as good as the OG. And I have the OG bottle. I thank God that I bought the big bottle because normally I buy smaller bottles because I have a huge collection. But for some reason, I got the big bottle of this. Well, not for some reason. When I smelled it, I loved it so much. I knew that I'll be taking a shower with it. But to be honest, you don't even need a shower with this. The sillage of this. Let me tell you, story time. I went out. I don't remember where I went to. But we took out the kids to DC for just a field day to walk around, see the museums, see the places, let them have fun. And somebody was standing on the other side of the road. As in, I was on this side of the road and they were across the road from me and they could smell me. And they were screaming, they're like, ma'am. I was like, yeah, what is that you're wearing? I can smell, like, I love it. I was like, Portrait of a Lady by Frederic Malle. And the name of the fragrance, you really want to tell somebody the name of this fragrance, and you're like, yeah, I am the portrait of a lady. I am barely a lady. I'm a tomboy. But Portrait of a Lady by Frederic Malle, everybody will smell you. This is 12 hours plus. This is 12 hours on your skin. This ain't going nowhere. This is going to stick on you, hang on you, and then everybody, the sillage of this thing is crazy. It takes over the room. There are very few fragrances out there that are neck and neck with Baccarat Rouge on sillage. This one, baby, to me, Baccarat Rouge is playing when it comes to Portrait of a Lady. If I walk into a room where somebody is wearing Baccarat Rouge and I am wearing Portrait of a Lady, I would drown your smell. It has happened before where nobody can smell you anymore. Portrait of a Lady is just one of those. It's a heavy hitter. It is beautiful, it's gorgeous, it's sexy, the rose, the patchouli. But baby, the longevity, the sillage. So this one has everything, the scent profile, the longevity, this is a heavy hitter. So if you want the smell me before you see me, if you want the smell me all night long, if you want the who is that lady, Portrait of a Lady by Frederic Malle. And this is also unisex. A man can wear this. A man really can. If you're wearing a dark colored suit, this, I feel like it softens it down for you. It makes you more approachable as a man. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous, do not sleep on it. The next on my list is Oud Satin Mood by Maison Francis Kurkdjian. The notes for this one is Bulgarian rose, Turkish rose, vanilla, agarwood, violet, and benzoin. This is my Christmas day every Christmas for the past 5 years scent. Every Christmas. This is a creamy, beautiful, sexy, grown-up scent. It smells so sexy. It smells so creamy, so powdery. It is a beautiful rose oud scent. I've been wearing this every Christmas because it just gives me the vibe of home. I don't know why. It just makes me feel home. It makes me feel settled, sexy, grown. It just puts me in my best mood. I love this scent. I am really, really actually considering to get, this is the Eau de Parfum, and it is strong. Do not sleep on it. But I am considering getting the Extrait de Parfum too, just because I love the scent so much. For some reason, Baccarat Rouge has taken over the entire house of Maison Francis Kurkdjian, but this guy makes some great stuff. Francis Kurkdjian, his nose is out of this world, y'all. Try Oud Satin Mood. It is beautiful. It is a cold weather kind of scent. I think this will choke you out in the summer. It will choke you out. Most people actually don't use this fragrance because it is that strong. It makes them anosmic. They can't smell anything after this. This is a beautiful rose oud. Like I said, it's my every Christmas day scent. Look at the bottle. Like if you have this on your vanity, just look at it. I love Francis Kurkdjian's bottle. They are so classic. The top has a little magnet in it. It is beautiful. It is a beautiful scent too. The juice in this thing, look at it. I have owned this for 5 years. And you see how little the dent is? Because you don't need too many sprays. Literally, I am an oversprayer. Like I told y'all, I take a shower. I take a whole shower with my fragrances. This one, 4 sprays maximum. Like here, and then maybe here, and then somewhere else. But maximum 4 sprays if I'm being really generous. And this takes me all day long, all night long. This is 10 hours on my skin. 10 hours, Christmas Day. 10 hours. I don't only wear it on Christmas Day though, but this has become like this is the scent memory it brings for me is Christmas Day, because I know that every Christmas, I don't even need to think about it. Every Christmas I'm going to wear this. So this is the 6th on my list of strong fragrance. So the final on my list is And the World Is Yours from A Lab on Fire. You see this tiny bottle? This is all you need. The notes on this is orange blossom, neroli, cumin, heliotrope, rose, vanilla, tonka bean, tolu balsam, and sandalwood. If you are not sure that you want to smell like this all day, don't spray it on your skin. Just put it on a piece of paper. This monster, one spray, and everything else smells like it. It is a realistic orange blossom. If you have ever smelled an orange blossom, it is very, very realistic. This for me is actually 6 to 8 hours on my skin. So it's not as long as some of the other ones, but the scent, the power of the scent, the projection of this scent. It is a beautiful orange blossom. I think it reminds me of Sintra by Memo Paris, which is on my wish list. I love that, and I'm gonna get it. But it reminds me of Sintra by Memo Paris, but this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful orange blossom scent. The sillage is there. The longevity, like I said, is not like one of the longest lastings that I have, but it's a beautiful, gorgeous scent. The sillage, the scent profile, I love it. I love orange blossom. So this is like, I love it because it's one of the most realistic. I've smelled the actual orange blossom flower, and this is one of the most realistic of them. So I love this tiny bottle, and you see it. And this is, I think, $230 when I got it. This is the first formulation, and I hear that it has been reformulated. Like I said, I have some OG stuff, and this is the OG, and I love this so much. I hope you learned something from this video. If you're looking for a strong banger, one of these would be one of them. But the only thing I would advise you is do not go by what I say. Order a sample. You can get a sample from Scent Split. You can get a sample from there's so many websites out there that you can get a sample from. Go to the actual designer's website, and you can get samples from there. And the good thing about getting from actual designers' websites is if you go back to buy the full bottle, you may end up getting a discount by proving that you bought a sample from them. So go to the actual designer's website and get you a sample. Try it on your skin. Do not only try it on paper, try it on your skin and see how it performs on you before you decide to buy, because most of these fragrances right here are niche fragrances and the cost a pretty penny, but they are worth it. They are worth it. They're those that when you buy it, you can use for a long time, and so it is worth the money. It is worth the scent. It is just worth upgrading your perfume closet. I hope you learned something from this video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching to this point of the video, and I will see you in the next video. Bisous.